Today we're gonna blanch and shock green beans. Why do we do that? Because I want to par-cook or pre-cook my veggies. If I am going to saute my green beans or my broccoli or my cauliflower from a raw state, it will burn the outside while the center is still going to be not cooked all the way through. So what we do is we blanch it. How long? Well, each vegetable is going to be different. For my green beans, I like to blanch them for about a minute, 45 seconds to a minute, and then I'm going to shock them in ice water. Let's start doing that. I always put a little bit of salt on my blanching water. It helps retain the color. So I'm going to add my green beans into the pot. As I said before, it's going to blanch for 45 seconds to a minute. And that is basically going to be up to your liking. Remember, we're doing this to preserve color and to pre-cook the veggie. So if you do this, if you need to do a large quantity, I suggest you do it in batches. Small batches at a time. That way, every time you drop cold veggies, and most of your veggies will come from the fridge, it will drop the temperature of the boiling water, ergo making the process even longer. Small batches will do the best. I will have next to me a combination of 50-50 ice and water. I like to use a set of tongs, drop my veggies in there, so when I pick them up, the ice will come off of it. You could use a spider or a skimmer, but as you pick up the veggies, it will pick up a lot of the ice water in there too. The water will come back to a boil. At that point, it's big debate. Do I start counting from the moment the water comes back to a boil, or do I start counting from the moment my green beans go into the water? I start counting from the moment they go into the water. That's why I give it a full minute. And it's all gonna, again, it's how much tender you want your green bean to be, what texture do you want it to have once it's completely blanched. So a moment ago, I tried my green beans, and they were still a little way too firm for my taste. So they've been going on for 2 minutes. Try always the first batch, because no green beans are alike. It depends when they're picked. If it rained before the picking, they're all different. So for this batch, I decided to let them go for 2 minutes. I drain my green beans straight into my ice water. And this, again, will help maintain the quality of the green bean, will help maintain the chlorophyll, and by maintaining the chlorophyll, they're gonna be nice and green. So make sure they're completely cooled off. How do you know that? Just by basically you can grab it and feel it. If it feels cold, it's ready to go. Transfer your green beans into a different bowl. And you might have a couple of hitchhikers pieces of ice coming with you. That's fine. We just don't want to bring too many of them. And I'm gonna let it sit there for a bit. And remember, before you saute, make sure that you get rid of all that water, because we want to saute. We do not want to steam your green beans. And here your green beans are ready to be used further. Now you can saute them or do anything you want to them. Thank you very much.